The Washington Capitals. They've changed personnel and they've changed their style. As the season comes into focus, the Capitals don't want their efforts to get lost in the snow. This year, the Capitals didn't exactly get off on the right foot. With 3 wins in their first 15 games, a league low in scoring, and a current place in the division cellar, the Caps have had to take a hard look at where they are.
Well, I don't like to give us real bad marks, but I think we deserve them. We've made a lot of excuses for our players, and we've said we played well in games we lost. But the fact is that there are no good losses, and I think teams that say this was a good loss and this wasn't a bad loss are losing teams.
Averaging just 2 goals a game, the Capitals, to say the least, are not finding the net.
Well, the first thing we have to do is generate some offense. We talk about shots, we talk about chances, but they don't really mean very much. No matter how many you have, the only thing that matters are goals, and we're just simply not scoring enough of them. So until we correct that problem, we'll have to win all our games 1-0 or 2-1.
That's snake-bitten. That's flat-out snake-bitten.
If the Caps are going to take any kind of bite out of 95, they need to graduate from the school of hard knocks. One major change in Washington has been switching from an attack-minded defense to the more stay-at-home variety. Emblematic of that was the trade that sent Kevin Hatcher to Dallas for Mark Tenorti. The rugged defenseman was captain of the Stars, and now he's big in the capital.
This guy is huge. He's 6'4", 6'5", off of skates, on skates. He's just a huge guy. Loves to play that physical game. He's going to be a huge asset.
Tenorti does love to hit. In Washington, he's been compared to Rod Langway, but the coach doesn't think that's necessary.
Well, we're happy just having him be the Mark Tenorti. You know, he has an established name of his own, and he's well recognized in hockey circles as a gritty, hard-nosed hockey player with good offensive skills. He's a great team guy. He's a leader, and we feel he's not only a fine player for us in every game, we think he's a great example for the younger players in our organization.
The best news about Mark Tenorti is that he's back in the lineup, period. Almost exactly 1 year ago, in the midst of a standout season with Dallas, Tenorti suffered a broken leg. Tenorti would miss the remainder of the season and the playoffs, but he healed successfully, and at least in his mind, a return was never in doubt.
No, I was ready in September when the year was going to be in September. I went through training camp, didn't have any problems with my leg at all, so you know, I was pretty happy with that because a lot of after effects at all of that injury.
The team needs scoring from the likes of Joe Juneau, Dmitry Kristich, and Peter Bondra. But on the Caps, old reliable is still Dale Hunter. He's the embodiment of hockey's right stuff.
We're looking for gritty, determined hockey players who come to compete every night, regardless of the location of the game, regardless of their opponents. And Dale is kind of the man for all seasons for us. We feel that he's good at everything he tries, and the same things I think we talk about Tenorti as far as grit, determination, and leadership apply to Dale Hunter.
19-year-old centerman Jason Allison is one of 6 rookies to skate for Washington this season. He's the kind of player who will benefit from the example set by Hunter and Tenorti. In the meantime, though, this club wants badly to get on the right track.
We've let it go long enough now, and it's time we have to start turning it around. And if we let it go any further, we're just going to be falling further and further away. And we don't want to be looking back in a month saying, geez, we should have won those hockey games. We have to start winning the hockey games now.
The Washington Capitals, learning how to win. Now it's time to find out who's making the key contributions. Here's the Hockey Week Player of the Week. Sean Burke of the Hartford Whalers is once again at the top of his game. In back-to-back starts this week, he was in goal for victories over the Penguins and arch-rival Bruins.
A backhander and a save by Burke, and the follow-up is a shot to save, and another one by Burke, and Burke the story there. The Bruins had 3 chances.
The Player of the Week, Hartford, Sean Burke.